Hello. Hey guys. This is going to be very quick. Um, I went back down to the courthouse after my live earlier, and they were able to get a jury today. It's all wrapped up, all ready to go for opening statements on Monday. That was very fast. Hey, Queen. That was fast. Wow. That was quick. From what I understand, Lori was not as prepared for that as she thought she was. And why would she? I mean, it is what it is. But there are 13 men and 3 women. Hey, Jerry. 12 jurors, 4 alternates. So we will see. I will be in there sometime during the trial. I'm going to go a day here and there. Not sure how much. Hey, Happy. So it went really well. I did give Justin Lum his bag, but there was a camera set up from Fox News right outside of there, and he pretty much had to jump over there. So, but everybody was really thankful. Actually, Nate grabbed the Tylenol right away, said he had a headache. And Lauren grabbed some snack right away. So they're so sweet. Everything. I know. So did Nate, actually. I know. It was awesome. Yeah, he was like, oh, I need this right now. Yeah, it was really awesome. They're super nice. Just like you expect, right? Just like you. Yeah, they both showed their bag on their live tonight. That was super cute. Really sweet. So, looks like we're going to be good to go with the jury. I will get everything scheduled. It's not going to start until 11 Arizona time. They start at 10:30, but the judge has said it has to be a 30-minute delay in case anything is shown or something happens that they need to edit out. So it will start. Hey, Top Hats. It will start at 11 Arizona time, which means I'm going to want to start it later than that, as you know, because they'll go right away to lunch, right? So I think that, all right, fine. Sorry, I'm just going to take them both out. Sorry about that. Right? Like, honestly, I want to say even noon. Because otherwise we just have so much dead time. What's that? My eyeshadow, right? See, that's why I'm like, I think my understanding, they'll have a 90-minute. Well, no, I don't know that. Scratch that. I don't know. I don't know how long lunch will last. So I'm going to scratch that. I know. And then they only go till 3:30 or 4:30. Did he? Okay, you know what? I thought I heard that. And then I thought, well, maybe I didn't. Yes, exactly. You're exactly right. Yep, we do. Okay. All of a sudden I was like, I might be fibbing, so I better just shut my mouth. Okay. So yeah, at least 90 minutes, I think. Oh, well, thank you. I'm like, what the heck happened? I've been running around today and hurried up and got some stuff done since I wasn't at home much. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Wow. Yeah, pretty much, right? I'm like, no wonder it's going to take 5-6 weeks. Yeah, right. And no, exactly right. No court on Friday. Yeah. All right. It's so nice here right now. It's beautiful here right now. I don't even know what the temperature is, but 64. It's beautiful. Of course I have a jacket on, but we have the whole house opened up, and that is just causes the chihuahuas to lose their damn mind. They end up hearing way more stuff. I hate it because I love to have the house opened up. But it doesn't work out so much for them. You're straight. Wait. I know, right? God. Another thing to catch up. Oh. Oh, my. Right, okay. I was like, I don't know what that means. Not trying to tell everybody's business, but on right. On Monday, Queen's mother-in-law did ring the bell. It was really special. It was very nice to I appreciate Queen inviting me to be there. I'm very happy that I was there. And it's a lot that's tough stuff, you know. But she's strong. She's a beautiful woman, and I'm very happy for her. She's going to do great. So I do want to just mention that did happen. It was very nice. No, don't worry about. That's why I wasn't really trying to tell your business, but I was very happy that I was there. That was nice. Oh yeah, Queen and her mother-in-law are very, very close, and she absolutely loves Queen to death. Yeah, it was very special. You know what is so funny? So, you guys, I never ever tell. I never, ever have, until that date, said Queen's real name. I never have, because I always tell myself I'm not going to. And I said Queen, and I don't even know why I did. It felt weird coming out. I don't know why I did it. And I go, wow, that's weird. I never call you that. And the people there, the nurses and stuff, are so amazing. All these people, they're like, well, what do you call her? So funny. Because it felt weird coming out of my mouth. But yeah, because they're all so sweet. They were, you guys, it was awesome. The nurse, or, she actually, because the doctor wasn't there, FaceTime the doctor. And it was, I think they did a beautiful job with all that. And, in my mind, your mindset has everything to do with all of it, I believe. And everybody there was so sweet. And I think that makes such a big difference. You feel comfortable about what's happening. And I think it was really good. I'm so glad it's over with for her. And she can just get past this. But very, very nice people, and such a great. Yeah, I can tell. I can tell. She's like me. I swear. I've told you guys that time I rode that bus, I end up meeting a friend for life, Like, I do shit like that too. And I don't know. These days I'm a lot more like, yeah, I'm not trying to talk. But yeah, I actually am not. I never know. Sometimes you can't shut my ass up. A lot of times. But she does remind me of myself that way. She said something the other day, and I was thinking, oh, that is so me. I could totally see myself doing that. So congratulations to Queen's mother-in-law. I'm glad that it didn't. I'm glad it came out weird in my mouth. I still don't even know why I did it, but. That's sweet. Yes, that's very good. We're going to, also, is Sicilian here? I hope so. We're calling out Sicilian. So I know I said something the other day about Mimsy. Did anybody see anything or hear anything? It's got me really bugged. There are some people we haven't seen for a while, and I have I know I haven't seen Mimsy for a while. It's got me really bugged. I won't go into anybody's business. I have actually heard from DC. We haven't seen her for a while. I'm not trying to make a big stand at all. I'm not making there's nothing big, but she needs some prayers. Yeah. See, I don't know. I don't have an email for Mimsy. I'm like, and I even know the little town she lived, the little town. I don't know why I say that. The town she lives in is where Mr. Snotty's dad grew up. And I've been to that or keep calling it a little town. That's stupid. Anyway, I've been to that town. And I don't know. I just really think so much of her. Yeah, I don't know how. That's why I just was hoping to get the word out. She hasn't, Queen. See, I wondered about that. I'm concerned because remember we didn't see her for a while. And when she came in, she said she had been in the hospital. So it is, she's not on all the time or not in here all the time. So, I don't worry it for a little bit, but it's been quite a bit. Yes. Thank you, Queen. Absolutely. Please pray for Mimsy. I just hope everything's okay. And if you see her anywhere, just let her know I'm thinking about her. Yeah. Who else do we need to? God, the other day I had all these people in my head that I'm like, what the hell? Now I can't think. Because you know what happens as soon as I get off, I'm like, oh, I forgot to ask that. You hear Libby playing with her toy? Yep. She got a squeaker. It's better than the bark, I can tell you that. I guess you all know what I'm saying. No, we can. You do it here. No, Jerry, I think no, we can do it without Sicilian. I just was kind of joking a little bit about that. Right now, you mean? Yeah. I know. And I actually don't love it at all. All right, go on. Go with him. Go play with Daddy. Go on. Yeah, it's pretty annoying. Wow, it needs to stop right now. Hold on, I'm gonna get him out of here. Go on. Go on. Go. Oh my, that was a lot. Sorry about that. Sorry. So, okay, make sure everything's good. Okay, yeah, don't worry. Give her love from everyone. So, you guys, Jerry's gonna call in. She has a story to tell us. A story, I guess that's the right word. I don't know. But we're gonna do it, Jerry, on just my cell phone, and I'll put it on speaker because I lost that number. I didn't use it enough, and okay. So listen up. So just call in whenever you're ready. Oh, there she is. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I am good.
Can you hear me okay?
I can.
Okay, my number was just on the screen.
Oh,
so
shit.
It's fine now.
Oh, my God.
It's fine. It's fine now.
Why do I do things like that?
That's
oh, my
okay.
God. Okay.
Why
do I think I have to show the damn screen?
You were making it so that people could hear me.
I know, but
What a funny story. I was going to, just for some reason, I just feel drawn to tell Cecilian this story, and I'm not sure why, but I just really want her to know this. So if she can come back and listen to this later, or I'll tell her later, or whatever. But I also want you to know, Jackie, because it's just something that happened. You guys, or some of you know, some of you probably don't, that my mom was just diagnosed with cancer. And at first, it was just one spot, and then they found more spots, and she is undergoing treatment now. And the prognosis is still good, but while she was over there getting her port put in, she and my sister got in contact with COVID and brought it home to me and my son. My mom had it, and my dad got it again, and Wendy got it. And Wendy is the only one that's had the vaccine. So Wendy was sick, but it was lesser because she was vaccinated. So she, thank God, was able to, even as against the vaccine as I am, I'm thankful now that she had it, because she's been keeping us alive during this. This was like day 12 was today.
Right.
So, and today's the first day that on Friday I felt like, oh, I'm turning the corner, and then I had a big setback, and I've been like not able to keep any medicine down, and hot, cold, that kind of thing. But everybody in our family was having different types of symptoms. And here's the thing, is I felt how sick I was and how flattened I was by it. And I started praying. And I started praying that, God, please, if I'll take it twice, or twice as hard, twice as sick, if you'll just spare my mom. Because my mom is already having a hard time.
Right.
And you would please just spare her this. I'll take it, Well, I mean, God made that deal with me because I thought I was better, and then I went near death again. But my mom did not have the vomiting. She had the lesser symptoms, more like Wendy. She didn't have the same symptoms that Walter and I had. So I made a deal with God, and he honored it, I think, because I couldn't have my mom be this sick. I knew how bad I felt, and I know she has cancer on top of that, on top of all her treatment and all the ways that she already doesn't feel good.
Right.
I just couldn't handle. I'm not going to be able to handle seeing my mom suffer. I'm just not going to be able to handle that. So God has to help me. And if I have to take it, I'll take it.
Right.
But I do think that was a prayer answered. And so when I felt like I got it like the second time, I said, I can't complain. This is what I asked for. This is what I prayed for. This is what I begged for. And so now I'm getting better, and she's getting better, and she tolerated her first treatment and had a pretty good day on Friday with her first treatment, because see, she was supposed to start treatment and we all had COVID. So she wasn't even going to be able to go get her treatment, but she was able to go on Friday and have her treatment, and she had a pretty good day. And
so what is the schedule, Jerry? How is it going to work?
She's going once a week for 3 weeks and then having 1 week off.
Okay.
And we don't really know how long that is going to take. It takes as long as it does, I guess. And also, she had MRI on her brain, and so we're waiting. I could use prayers. My family could use prayers. She had an MRI on her brain last week, and so we're waiting to hear about that. But hopeful. Everything has been really hopeful, and even over at the cancer center, the doctor prayed with my mom.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
So there's been a lot of blessings, and I asked God to please not have her be like this, and she hasn't been, and I pray that it continues. And if I have to go through it again, as bad as, I could tell you how bad it is, but it just sounds like me whining, and I don't want to whine about any of it. You guys already know how bad being sick is. So, but if I have to have it again for her not to have it, then that's the deal I'll make with God, because I think He honored that for me.
I know. That is. It sounds terrible to say how great that is that you were sick, but
yeah, I can't complain because
right.
That's what I asked for. That's what I begged.
And with her being weakened by everything,
right,
to not have it hit her that hard is such a blessing.
Yeah. Now she's still, uncomfortable, and she's still
Right.
tired, and she's still coughing, but she didn't have like what I couldn't keep anything down, and I was so worried about her not being able to have any nutrition,
right,
or any keeping medication down or anything like that, or being in pain, because I'm not going to be able to watch my mom suffer. I'll do anything to avoid it. I'll do anything to make her better.
Right.
Thank you, Pat, and thank you, Happy.
Yes, thank you guys very much. Absolutely. Everybody.
And Cecilian, I kept thinking about Cecilian, and remember her having a hard time and praying, and God answered her prayer.
Right. I do.
In just an unusual way, but very, she knew the moment that it happened, why it happened.
Right.
And I felt like I had that moment too. Like I was feeling really, really hard. I mean, like really, this is hard to go through, but I'll go through it for my mom.
Right.
And also I kept thinking about, when I first bought this house, I had a man come hang some ceiling fans for me. And he was such a nice, nice man. And he was up on the ladder, and I was talking to him, and he said that he had mouth cancer, like he lost part of his tongue and had cancer in his mouth. Mm-hmm. And he said, and as bad as that was, all I could think was, this is nothing compared to what Jesus went through.
Right.
When he died for me. And so I can't complain. And he's right.
Wow. Yes, absolutely.
And that has been profound to me. That man has since passed away. He lived many years after that. He recovered from his cancer, but he said when he was going through all that at the worst, that was his thought, was that, yeah, it hurts. Yeah, it sucks. It's bad, but it's nothing compared to what Jesus went through for me.
No, and we don't think about that kind of stuff enough.
No.
We don't. We always tend to, I mean, I'm not trying to speak for everybody, but, it's very easy to fall into, I don't know the right word, but, and we're allowed to acknowledge that we, like you said, you were very sick. We're allowed to do that. But wow. Yeah. When you hear something like that, it really makes you feel like a jackass.
Yeah, I got nothing to complain about.
Right.
No matter how sick I am, I got nothing to complain about.
No, but exactly.
I knew I was going to cry. I was going to try not to cry, but I knew I was going to cry when I told the story. But I thought I have to tell Jackie this, and Queen, and I have to tell, Jackie and Queen are kind of a unit. I had to tell both of you guys. And I thought about Cecilian and the story that she told us that was so profound to me.
Me
and
too.
So I wanted to share this back with her. And so I hope she will hear it.
I hope she will. We'll make sure she does. We'll make sure. I do too. I think about her story a lot. Often it pops in my head.
And she knew exactly that it was God.
Yes, and God is great.
Amazing, amazing God we have.
Yes, and prayers are answered. They are.
I appreciate all of the prayers. I'll take all that I could get from my mom. in my family. Because
And
my parents are both, my mom just had her 75th birthday, and my dad is about to be 77 in July. So they have age on them, and it's scary. So we'll take all the prayers we could get.
absolutely. And when does she have the scan or the
Well,
MRI?
she had the MRI last week, and I'm not sure what day. She'll probably see the doctor on Friday, and they'll probably tell her about it on Friday, because usually Wendy said they go in and they talk to the doctor and the nurse, and there's like a procedure, they do this first, and then they do this second, they do this third, and then she goes and gets treatment. So she's stubborn and mean, tough hat. Thank you.
You are stubborn.
I am stubborn, and I can be mean. So, but I
Right,
appreciate
Queen.
everything.
Right.
And I am gonna hang up now and go blow my nose, because I think I've run a lot of people out of here. I'm sorry.
No, don't. I don't think you have, and I'm not worried about it. Sorry, now I can't talk. Just remember how much we love you, how much we support you. We're here, and everybody's praying. And
Thank you.
something else you got to do is just pray to. Sometimes we pray for pray for God's will to be done, and pray for peace, and
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't. I don't know. I'm a firm believer in thank God for some unanswered prayer. Now, I say that I don't mean that in your case at all. Don't think that. But like I've said, how many times I'm like, thank God. God was like, no, you're wrong. That's not gonna happen. Okay, because it's not supposed to. But I think like you said already, a prayer answered that this, because with her, with all that going down, that could.
I pray, but I don't think I've ever prayed harder in my life.
Right.
I needed it. God, please, I need this.
Right.
I need this.
And he heard you, and he, and that was, and that's so, thank God for that.
Okay. And I think it helped me through being sick too, because I knew why I was so sick.
Yep.
And and to me, that was perfectly fine. I'm glad to be, like nobody's happy to be sick, but glad that my mom's not going through this. I'll gladly take it for her. It doesn't matter, because I can and she can't right now. And
exactly.
She can for me.
Absolutely.
So that's where we're at. And I appreciate every single one of you, even the people who don't know it, who don't know that I notice you, or maybe you leave when I'm chatting too much and getting on your nerves. I do appreciate you.
No, everybody loves you. We're concerned, and we are praying very hard.
I appreciate it so much. And I'm going to let you go. I'm going to hang up now. I need to go wash my face.
Okay.
But, I'll be back in chat in a minute. And thank you, everybody. I love you all dearly.
All right. We love you, Jerry.
Hey, good night.
Bye. Well, that was really nice story, right? I still feel kind of bad. I mean, it sounds weird saying so nice that she was so sick, but that was great for her mom to not. That could have really, really been bad if she got it real hard in her condition. So very thankful for that too. Yes. Yep. And she's got a road to travel, and she's going to have good days and bad days, and we're just going to say, you know, we've come a long way with that C word. We've come a really long way. Right? That's Queen. That's what I'm saying. We've come so far. My goodness. Right? Yeah. Yeah. The treatments are rough. But just keep her in your prayers. And I believe that, Queen. I totally believe that. I think that has so much to do with it. It's easy for people to just give up. We love you too, Jerry. We do very much. And we're here for you. Yeah, it's so easy to give up, I think, a lot of times because, oh, seriously? And you just can't give up. You just have to, you know, in a lot of ways, act like it's not happening. I mean, obviously you can't do that. I get it. But you just have to say, I'm not giving into this crap. Wow, happy. Really? See what I mean? See? Yes. Right, try me. That's exactly right. Wow, happy. That's awesome. I'm telling you guys, I really, and you know, I got to be honest, I am also a big believer, you know, I know Queen's really big on this, and I've really come to the same feeling that, you know, your diet, there's a lot involved with this stuff. Right. Jerry, that's how I feel. Yep. Yeah, don't just decide, don't give up. Don't anybody give up, because and I would be I think a lot about the food. I think that's a big factor in my opinion. I think it's a big factor in it even happening in the first place, honestly. I'm not too old for this shit. That's right. Right? Because we like to say we are too. I'm too old for this. Yep, you're not too old for it. Yeah, I do too. I do too. We're doing a lot of harm to ourselves with food. And all of that is not just our, you know, our bad decisions. And I say this because most most substance I had today was a milkshake, of course. See, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I do not eat well. I don't. But even based on what we do eat, they don't, you know, what they're feeding us is not good. And I'm very much hoping that we can turn a corner on that kind of stuff too, because I believe firmly in that. We're not getting any favors from people in charge. So I'm hoping gummy bears. I know. I know. See, I eat really bad. I think on what day was it? Saturday. Yeah, it was Saturday, I think. I went and got two Jeremiah's. You know, I have to have at least, I get two every time. And it's Tuesday. They're both gone. We went to I won't get entirely into it, obviously. But we went to get our taxes done on Saturday, and oh my God, we left there little. I'm surprised I even brought up Jeremiah's after we left there. Not real happy about things on that end, but I think we figured out some of it because we didn't just say okay. We said let's think about this a little bit. And I hope we got that worked out because son of a bitch if I won't end up losing my damn shit if it stays like that. But anyway, my best kid voice. The red Goodyear. Oh, I love that word. Oh yeah, how are they? Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys, I was showing my granddaughter the Sunday. I was showing my granddaughter the babies, and oh my God, she was telling me so much stuff about eagles. She was killing me. Smart girl that one is. Let's see. Yeah, let's check them out. I know they are. They are, aren't they? They are getting chunky. You know me, I have to end up backing it up and moving all around and doing all that stuff. Yeah, so let's back up and see where we can see them. Are they, Todd Pat? Are you serious? Look at they leave them alone for a while. That's another thing I wanted to ask you, Todd Pat. Are they getting like intruders still? Is that happening? Oh, I see that. Oh, yeah. Wow. Yeah, right? Oh my gosh. The tween stayed. I know. They are chunky little monkeys. That is crazy. Oh my God, are you serious? Look at that. They're so chunky. They are, aren't they? I didn't see about the fishing line. I didn't. Yeah, you can see the feathers coming in. Really? Is that what it says? Oh, wow. I know. There's so much stuff. I know. I know. Oh my God, look at that twig. You know what? Do you know, Top Hats, will these two, like Spirit is their sibling. I don't know. Do they feel any connection that way? And what about these two? Will they feel a connection to each other and kind of hang together? I just have no idea. Oh my God, are you serious? Wow. See, they seem really close. Look at them. I don't know how that works. I think so, right? And that seems kind of sad to me. Again, the lack of our involvement is the very best possible thing. They do. Yeah, it would only seem right because it wouldn't. Oh, have they said something about that? I wondered. There's there's a male and female. Is that what? Oh, just speculation. Okay. I can't believe number two's getting the feathers like that. It's crazy. Okay. Yeah. No, I noticed that, Top Pats, the other day. I was like, wow, those are big. Yeah. That's funny. I did notice that. Oh my God, they are just gorgeous. But it's weird. So they don't have, like, the flying squirrels haven't been back. Oh, I was gonna say, what is that? Okay. Is she okay? I wondered. I haven't watched enough. Right. So it is fixed, think? Me too. You can tell a lot from Oh my gosh. Is it snowing or raining? What? Oh shit. I just want to kind of go back a little bit through the day. It looks like it's raining or something. Hold on. That's beautiful. Oh, okay, okay. I see what you're saying. So I just kind of scanned throughout the day, but I didn't see shadow at all. Or did I just miss something? Oh, okay, Jerry, I didn't know. So look at this though. I know the wind makes me nervous, is big time nervous. Is that rain? I guess it's rain, huh? My gosh, they've had the weather, haven't they? You can't tell it from, I got to say though, I don't understand. I don't know how logistically that was going to work though, because like there's no room in that nest. Right? It is crazy weather. That's wild. Right. No, I did too. Obviously, I really did. But I think, it's nature and and now you look and see how, look at that wind. Holy crud. I thought it was, Mr. Snotty dropped me off at the courthouse this afternoon, and I could swear I felt some sprinkles. And I thought, what if I am out here? I have to get all wet. Yeah, that's windy. Oh wow, look at that. Oh my, look at that. Wow. Wow. Right. That is wild. Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh, both. Oh my. How gorgeous is that? Wow. That is wild. I can't believe that. What a picture. I know. I've never seen it like this before. I've never seen them positioned here or and together like that. That's crazy. I love it. Time to fly. Have you seen this before, Top Hats? This is so cool. They're scoping out the land. Eagle eye on it all. Wow. Exactly. No. Nope. Oh, that is wild. Check this out. Babe, look at him. Wow. Right? I am just loving this scene. Look, Jackie's up higher. She definitely is the dominant one, huh? There she goes. Oh, now he goes. Oh my God. This is so cool. This is wild. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Jerry. I don't know about you guys. This is crazy. I can't believe I've never seen them in that area or anything like that. I feel like they're eating all the time, though, too. Every time I go to look at them, they're eating. Yep. That's a wild scene. Yeah, they need to eat a lot and grow. They are some chunky little buddies. So cute. Okay, I was looking at. Oh, I know, right? It is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Okay, I got to go back a little bit, guys. Oh my God. Okay. I got to show you this. Okay, it looks like they're kind of hugging to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. The babies, they kind of look like they're all snuggled. Look at them right there. Yeah, yeah. Wait, where did that go? There was another part I wanted to show you. Where did it go? Oh, yeah, right here. It is so sweet. Look at that. Look at the feathers all. Shoot. Look at that. Oh, wow. Hey, Molly Collie. Isn't that wild? Look at the feathers. That is wild. Really? Wow. Look at him breathing. You can see it all over. That is wild. I love that. That's what I was thinking. So cool. I love this. We need to give a shout out to Top Hats for turning us on to the Eagles like this. So happy that you did that. They brought a lot of peace to us, a lot of happiness. Some sad too, absolutely, but I freaking love this. Yeah, it does. Yes, it does. I know, isn't it crazy? It just seems so wild to think they were just in that little egg. I love I love nature. Ah, look at the little one. At Brock. Well, I don't know who that is, but so awesome to see these guys. I know. I know. It looks like it. That's what I think, Jerry. I feel like it looks that way. Yeah. I know this is bad, but I wish they could get a bath. Yes, yes. That is going to be awesome. Yeah, I guess we don't know. Thanks, Queen. It is going to be so cool to watch them fly, but sad too. But I can't imagine how big they're going to be by then because Top Hat, I don't think you were in here, but I was reading that they're not going to, they're going to fly away like end of May, beginning of June. Can you imagine how big they're going to be by then? got me nervous that everybody can't fit in there. Yeah, when they fly away, that's it. They have to be able to take care of themselves. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to check on the rain real quick. Oh, it's coming down. I know, me too, Jerry. Yeah, happy. They are so big. Look at that look. Right. Yeah, they do. I know. I know. I know, Top. That is so crazy. Well, I don't know if that's the case or we're just not. You know what I mean? Like, we get really bad about teaching our kids to fly, and as humans, we're the ones who don't. Like I said, they do what they're supposed to do. We don't. We're the ones that don't do what we're supposed to do. And I don't mean anybody in particular. You smell what I'm cooking. I'm not. Right. What do you mean though? When did that happen? Quaint here? Damn. I know. And it is nature, but yeah, I definitely don't want to see that. But I mean, they got to eat too. Sounds terrible. Really? I did not see that. Um, Mountain lions are all the way down here in the valley. Right. I wish it wasn't raining like that though right now. You guys, it is raining. You saw that here? I don't how do I miss shit? Look at this rain. I want it to stop. Oh my goodness. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Right? That's coming down. Yeah, I don't know why they're down so here in the valley. I don't shit balls. There I know um what do we have? God, I can't think of it, babe. What cats are all over here? Babe, bobcats, right. I know bobcats are around here a lot. Haven't heard of mountain lions be down in the valley so much, but yikes. I don't need that. I know. You hear of bobcats getting in people's yards and shit. We've seen them up at our property, but not. I've never seen any here, but other than the news. Dang. Okay, I'm gonna end this. Been running amok all day, so I'm gonna end this. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for telling your story, Jerry, and prayers. We do. Queen's mother-in-law still needs prayers, and we gotta let's pray for Mimsy and anybody. Let me know if you hear anything. Prayers for DC and for everybody. And I will. Right. Again, Queen. Again. Uh, yes, that's right. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, and pray for these babies. All right. Good night. Good night, Ira McGinnis, wherever you are.